What do you say, little horse dog? What are you doing, horse dog? Oh, good boy. Watch how fast he eats. He don't eat too fast. They eat a lot faster than him. So they'll get into a fight in a minute because they'll come over here on his side. All right, horse dog, Romeo. What's their names?
Romeo, Ken, Pete, and Mac.
Romeo, Ken, Pete, and Mac, and horse dog. Y'all have a good day. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Gentry and Son. So, on today's video, we have got a new crane for our business. So, this thing is probably going to be around for a long time. I am building some stationary cranes. So far, the engine runs good. It don't get hot. I've had it running quite a bit, and I've had no issues as far as running. And we've got some hydraulic lines we're going to be replacing. Look at this little Detroit. Man, it sounds awesome, too. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, when you go back up with it, it leaks. So you can see back there on the back of the truck, I got a big spreader bar that we're building for it. That way, you distribute the weight. I'm going to do like an A-frame type spreader bar. Might not be a bad idea to go ahead and put new cable on it too. The cable looks good on the roll. I mean, it looks a little rusty up here, but it's not been used either. Cut the frame off, and we're going to take the frame off one of those Argosies and put on it. So we're going to make a stinger out of it. I want to practice with a dozer just because it's a lot cheaper than a $250,000 boat. And we've got the new 26 footers here. And let me tell you guys, them 26 footers are like, they're almost $300,000. So depending on the options and all that stuff. So I'm going to take a nice little practice run with the dozer. It weighs a little bit more than the boats, and I want to know where I can lift, where I can't lift, where I need to run my boom, all that stuff. So time for a practice run. That thing weighs. I'd say at least it got 60 pounds. I can barely lift the darn thing up.
I think these down dumbbells, they ain't near that big.
Matt's getting like another spring or something to put in it so it'll hold that clip up. Look at that big old shot. That right there is a 70-degree angle. If you guys can tell. 70 degrees. But imagine being on top of that. Yeah.
I've been straight up like that on my.
Isn't that like a 70? Can you see the degree thing? We're gonna have to get a new spring for that, ain't we?
Yeah, you need new spring.
This thing's
And,
cute though. What do you think about it? You like it? Love it.
Your work.
Awesome. Is there like math to it?
Yeah, there's like a chart up here. So I'm still in the first. Let's see. Yeah, I should have like 27,000 pounds lifting. 50 degrees.
Get 40 degrees.
Oh, so I'm at 23,500. 23,500. Which should be. Oh, did you see how high that boom was? Sticking straight. That's nerve wracking. I know it's supposed to be safer that high, but I don't know. To me, it just seems.
You ain't supposed to be watching.
Right. I don't want to watch it.
You watch it flag.
Whole thing.
Big old pipe run. Dude, it's so crazy having a crane in it.
It's actually pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, I watched your Mach 1 video. That was actually pretty good.
Yeah, I try to do like a, you know how, dang it, what's his name? The guy that destroys everything.
Whistling Diesel.
You know how he does that crap where he's just beating on something, this and that, with that aluminum piece? I was trying to get that. I thought it was funny.
No, I actually watched the whole thing. I enjoyed it.
It's good. It's good. I'm starting posting at least once a week.
Where's my pee? I didn't use it. Wait, you know where it's now?
What?
So you on any steering shaft? Yeah, I'm going to work out.
Steer ball.
Oh, the blue.
Oh man, you sit there. That's where all that slack's come from. I said, find anything? Nope.
You know where I get it?
I said, well, come here. Let me show you something. You know, check this. I said, oh man, that could be where it's all at. And I said, you think?
Well, guys, we are running everything. So we now go through all the scales. I make sure we do everything by the book. Especially being on YouTube, we have no choice but to be by the book. And it took me a while to learn this over the years. It actually works a little bit better. I ain't gonna lie, I admit when I'm wrong, but we've passed 5 inspections in the last month and a half. So 5 check mark, check mark, check mark, check mark. So our safety score is going like, we got a really good safety score, and our insurance is going down with the new cameras in the trucks. So it's actually, I like it. Like, we took that truck off the road because, I mean, you know, unless you like really fix that thing up, DOT's gonna watch it. And so everybody says chrome don't get you home, it gets you past the scale house. That's the way it kind of works. I wonder if this thing would roll off. So Braxton already took the starter off. I think it's cool as crap. It's diesel too.
It's cute. It really is. Dude, look how simple it is.
Oh, I know.
Look at that.
Super
Maybe 5
simple.
wires on the whole thing. Awesome.
Back when crap was, I mean, it ain't as efficient as these new ones, I'm sure, but for creature comforts, but I bet it gets the job done.
Oh yeah.
Be a good driveway machine. Guys, let's see what happens here. I love that air throttle. That thing weighs like 8,000.
You got scale on it?
No, this don't.
So y'all have a scale.
No.
Get up.
Yeah, it's like a fly to this thing.
I felt it a little bit.
It cruised like this, but it didn't pick it
Just
up.
so they're bouncing, it looks stable as crap. This thing ain't nothing to it. It looks like. Look at that dozer just spinning around. Spinning around. Yeah, you're gonna have to go way out.
You're about right with that. Pick the boat up, I'll back under it, put it under, I'll pull up, drive the other.
Jimmy's getting all nervous. I would be too, honestly. Do it straight up. And now he's going out. Yeah, this thing's like an ant. It honestly depends on the angles, right?
The motor's in the front, so. Alright, let her down.
It depends on all the angles, don't it? This guy's got everything laying around in his house. Literally everything. Is this Christmas? Oh, that's the right one. Look how cute that is. What is that?
U joint goes on the steering shaft.
It's cute. It's adorable. She's airborne.
Where you at right now? Should be your shortest one right here.
What are you doing hugging my motor, Nate?
Yeah, because this is exactly where I want to be, Tim.
You up there making love to my motor? You like cats that much?
No, I don't.
You're gonna make all the Detroits jealous.
Give me an extension. Small one. 3 inch? Yeah.
You think it's a water
Small as
pump?
possible.
It looks like a hose to me. FLD just come in leaking water.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that thing's just a water pump. I think it's a hose.
Lot of money. There's like 3 sockets gone.
So what happens if you put new hoses on? They leak. Dang, guys, they're throwing punches at it left and right today. So we had to put new bearings in this thing. New wheel seal, new bearings. And then we had to put a new steering shaft. It was time. She was wore plumb out. Bam, 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 bam. Boy, she's tight now. Whoo! Look at that bearing. It wasn't bad, but might as well change it. Changing the seal, might as well change the bearing.
You know that thing had the original bearing in it?
And then the FLD just got back in from its round trip. So it went from here to Texas, Texas to Florida, and then Florida home. And the water pump decided it's going to go out. The only thing we didn't change on it. So guess what? We're putting a new water pump on it now. Devin is anyway. So Devin's back to work.
Glad.
He gave him a little vacation, and now he's back. So be looking out for some videos on the Gentry Boys channel. He actually just put one up of his Mustang. It's a pretty good video, actually. He got him Mach 1 Mustang, rare.
What about, you know those slicks in the back of that trailer?
Yeah,
Are they the same bolt pattern?
probably. Yeah, yeah, it's
Alright.
Mustang.
Still gonna buy them off you.
Let's use them. Oh, you want my rims?
I like the slicks and rims.
And you can just use them. So I got those so I can switch my Mustang back and forth from slicks. Like it's the perfect offset for my Mustang. I don't care if you use them. I mean, you're probably gonna break some crap. Just get some drag radials on it.
Yeah, I'll probably do that. I want to do something. I plan on doing that thing.
I know it just spins like crazy. When Dad used to race it, it was like he'd literally launch in second gear and try to keep it from
Yeah,
spinning.
there was this, don't make fun of it, but...
You gonna race the LTD?
Yeah, let's do it.
I gotta fix it for I broke the rear end in it.
I raced this, Maverick. Where's it at? It's laying on that. I raced this Maverick really bad. I missed third. So he got me off the line. I was spinning like crazy. I come up on him like nothing. Then hit where I didn't hit third.
Dang, that's a nice car.
Yeah, it's a really nice car. He's got a nice Maverick.
Your car spins too much. So
Yeah.
he just took off.
Yeah, and then I was catching on him like crazy. And I missed third.
You could have beat him if you didn't miss third. You were
Yeah.
coming hard. Dang.
You don't race me again though.
Ooh, is this a Mopar? Ooh.
Is that thing good or not?
I hope so. I gave a lot of money for it. so we can start doing some racing or some burnouts. Look at Dad got. He got him a motorcycle. So we have decided we're not going to load until. So I'm going to go to the rigging company in the morning.
We could have it rigged here.
I mean, I'm completely confident with loading with what we have, but I mean, if we're going to do it, we might as well go get the right stuff.
Yeah.
Because we can always use it on the other stuff too.
Fixed where you can be repetitive and hitch up, no damage, be quick about it.
We can load them faster this way than load them under them chutes.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's what I want to get. I want to get to where we have no problem lifting this thing.
I don't want to have half a day and load one trailer over there.
Right. No, we need to be able to load. We might have 10 trucks
An hour
coming
at
in.
the most, you're done. Go the other way.
You film when you're loading. That way you get your configuration and you know what you got. Next time you go to load, you
Yep.
got the same configuration. Look at your picture.
So eventually we're going to set up a stationary like loading bay to where we'll have like 2 cranes on like a trolley system. So where you can come from the side or we can come from the front, either way, and then probably pick it up from the side and then scoot over and load it up on the trailer. But as long as we're using that thing, we are going to get a little bit better. I want to make sure we have the best equipment there is. There she is, baby. Brand new water pump.
Big old thing.
Go ahead and go take it back there and set it on the... I got to put all the fittings and stuff in it. Oh, my wife's going to kill me. Yeah, mine too. Those need to be in the office charging.
I had to jump start the Dodge the other day.
Good deal. All right, I appreciate you going to getting that.
Oh, yeah.
Good deal.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yes, sir. Truck's got to go. Truck's got to go.
Napa didn't have one. Freightliner didn't have
Dude,
one.
I can't believe they had it, honestly.
I can't either. Somehow Peterbilt had one.
Oh, Lordy. Yeah, she was leaking right out of the wheat pole. That sucks. So the other ways these work is this goes in, is the motor turns the water pump on a Detroit. So like if you break a belt, a lot of people freak out thinking they break a belt, their truck's gonna get hot and overheat. Nope. You might not have an alternator and air conditioner, but you can go a pretty long ways if you break your belts on a 60 series because your water pumps ran off the engine, which I love. They still have a new water pump. Man, that's crazy.
Nuts.
Everything coolant wise on this thing we've replaced.
This was last thing too.
I thought about it the other day when we were changing all the hoses. I'm like, I wonder if we change a water pump. It's very rare that I've ever had one go out, but it'll happen right when.
Right when you need it the most.
Yep. Yeah, that thing was supposed to be gone 3 hours ago.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a pop. All right, I got all the fittings out of it. Every one of them come out. I cannot believe it. It went that good, actually. I don't know what usually Dad was talking about the bearings going out in it. Usually causes this thing to leak because it wasn't a cold leak. You know, a lot of them will cold leak, and then once you start it up, they'll seal off. Not this girl. She decides she's going to leak for good.
Whoa. Fried taters for them ready.
Yeah, mine's ready too.
Fried taters and
I got this. If you want to go, I got it.
Well, that thing's pretty heavy sliding down in there.
I can handle it. I've done them 100 times. Heck,
But he
the
did.
military's trying to send us people for free.
That's fine with me.
I just don't feel right.
We can get the housing and stuff.
Well, that's what I want to get. If I can get them housing,
I can be a teacher.
well, that's fine. We got to get them a place to live and all that stuff. I want to do the whole thing. If we're going to do the DOD stuff, get them a place to live.
I can teach them how to tear a truck down and put it back together.
The uniform people love us.
Oh.
I told them we got nasty.
Yeah.
I wonder if it should be any tighter than that. snug, but it's not like super. I don't know if I get another round out of it or not. I'm gonna try.
She was pretty tight.
I think it sucks is you can't really put this thing in a vise without messing it up.
Right.
All right, come on, baby. Come on. All right, we're going to the floor. There we go. That's got to be about right.
Yeah.
That's definitely got to be right. All right. All right. Together. All right, guys. The O-ring's going on. This is all that seals it. Like butter. You see that, Bryce?
Oh yeah.
You just look at it.
Beautiful.
Let's see. Just probably gotta clean this block up a little bit, and then put her together. Maybe I could stick it down there like that.
There you go.
There we go. All right, guys. Then you just come down here, squeeze your 256 pounds. I just gained 6 pounds. I was losing weight, now I've gained it. 256 pound body in here. Right like so. Gotta get it in the gear. Like that. And then, you know where the bolts are?
We got no. Oh, hey, there they are.
They all 3 long?
2. 1 shorty.
Alright, come on, water pump. Work with me a little bit here. She goes.
Where do you want this?
I can go ahead and get them started with this. Three uggas. That's about all she wants.
Yep.
You know what? I'm actually really glad that this happened because I thought the cover was leaking.
Oh, really?
Yep. I thought the front structure was leaking. So I was planning on making a plan to fix it.
Oof. Yeah, this is a lot better than that.
Yeah, Dad's all tore up. The water pump was leaking. I'm like, shoot, I'm really happy it's leaking because it's leaking oil out the back of it too.
Yeah, at least we didn't get the front of it tore out and we're like, oh crap, it ain't leaking.
Yep.
That would have sucked.
I think we'd eventually crawled under there to make sure, but
Yeah.
you know, it is a blessing in disguise, really. I don't want it behind it.
Yeah.
loosen this top clamp.
Ooh, there we go.
All right, we got a problem. I gotta get the bottom clamp back up. Reminder, pull it back up.
Get it?
Come on, baby.
Can you just undo it?
Oh, it's up under those.
Oh, man.
I'll get it. No big deal. All we got. We got it 90% of the way together, 99 or 90, let's say 97%. 97.2% because I broke the ground wire. So now I gotta fix that. Got the dipstick fixed like I needed it. All the hoses got new clamps. Bryce found me some heavy duty clamps for it. We cut all the hoses on the bottom. So, I mean, that's everything coolant wise on this thing, other than putting a radiator in it, which might as well get ready to do that. So new water pump, all the hoses are on. Got everything zip tied up where it needs to be. So besides just fixing the ground now, we just gotta put coolant in it. Mine got a mouthful of antifreeze on my flashlight. They need to make a mouth safe flashlight because every mechanic I know does it like. Well, it looks about factory.
Pretty close.
Look at that. Look, I mean, look, it looks so good. It actually turned out pretty dang nice.
Yeah, it did.
For an old quick repair, I mean, I ain't gonna say what we had to do to get this piece. I mean, we just happened to be out of them tonight, so we had to have it. I can't believe it worked, actually.
I know. I'm impressed.
Do you have to say your MacGyver skills are on point?
Redneck science.
There you go.
Dude, I used to have to do all kinds of crap to make these things go down the road.
Hey, you'd be surprised at what you can do with a piece of bubble gum and a piece of paper clip to fix a truck. I think a lot more sense if people in the FMCSA were actual truck drivers that were trying to better the country instead of saying, oh no, we went to college, we know what we're talking about.
It works. I'm just too lazy to go in there and get a socket.
I was wondering.
I'm ready to be done.
I was wondering. Time to go home and eat some food.
It is. I'm hungry. I ain't ate all day. I'm just kind of showing what you can do on the side of the road too.
Right.
I like this truck because it kind of shows, you know, like 9 times out of 10, your new owner operators today, this is the kind of truck they'd be buying.
Yep.
And to make it work and make it go down the road and be on a budget, fix things on a budget, you know, make things work without going to the dealership and spending all, you know, everything they've earned for the last 2 months. I mean, every repair we've done to this truck, we've probably got, which I give a little bit more for the truck than I should have, but I mean, you can have this whole rig going down the road for $25,000, $30,000, and the repairs we made, the hoses and the water pump, we probably put what, $1,000 in it.
If that.
Yeah.
Which on a positive note, you'll quickly make that back in a day.
Oh yeah. Are you ready, buddy? Want the funnel?
Yep.
You want this one? Or you get a big red one.
No, that one works really good for buckets.
All right, guys. So on these Detroits, especially these Freightliners, these big radiators, always open your pit cock on the fill hose. It's right there. Because if not, you get air in this bad boy, you're going to have a bad day fighting this dang thing. All right, here's your first bucket. And 2 full or?
Should be alright.
Dude, I had this classic one time I got air in. Oh my gosh, it was a nightmare. I fought that thing for 3 days. Kept getting hot. It'd get hot so fast. Thought I had a bloated head gasket, and I just put one on it. Thought I had a drop liner, and finally it gurgled one day. I had the thing open. Just kept bleeding and bleeding and bleeding, and it blew a bunch of air out and just pulled right back down. Ran that sucker 2 years after that. Never, ever did I put coolant in that truck without opening that valve.
Yeah, once you know, you know. Trial by ear.
That's the only one I ever had to do like that. Yeah, I don't see no leaks yet. Think we're good.
This stuff's expensive.
Yeah, it is. It's the life of these motors, though.
Yep.
All right, FLD, you guys, time to work with us. What am I seeing? Oh, that's from where you had that thing open.
Yeah.
I was about to say, dang it, what's going on here?
No.
Bring the thunder.
Dude, that 170 amp alternators, when it charges, it makes some wild noises.
Yeah, it does.
Brakes get hot going down a mountain or something? This front drive is like, I don't know, looks like, I don't know, it looks like it's been pretty hot. You didn't go down any? Mont Eagle or anything?
I had to get on a couple of times, like something cut me off.
Alright, that's weird. Okay. Ready to go back to work. Well, I'm glad we didn't put that new bumper on it yet. That would have sucked.
Yeah, it would have. It ain't cheap either.
No, dude, it's like $1,600. Yeah, just go over there and see him off. Make sure he gets hooked up good and all that. Everything's good to rock.
It is.
I believe she's ready to go. Back to work, Betsy, you go. Be a good girl for me. It's a good truck. All right, guys, she's headed off to North Dakota. You see those brakes? It's just the front axle. I don't understand. Looks like it got hot or something. Both sides. The rear axle ain't doing it.
It might not be adjusted right.
Well, they wasn't, they are now. He didn't go down no mountains. The only time he ever had to get on his brakes is in Texas. So. Yeah, these all look good. Could just be brake dust from maybe a different pad in the front or something.
Yeah. Well, it's not a pad that we normally run.
Right. No, we're gonna put them vented pads back on it. So, heck yeah, boys, she's ready to rock. So, here we go. All right, back her out. Be good, girl. Go do us a good job. What a day, guys. I freaking love it, though. I wouldn't give it up for the world. I love trucking. I love everything that comes along with it. Even though sometimes it's not perfect, it is a pretty good life to live. So, anyways, I'm getting to the house. That's going to finish off today's video. We're going to start pushing out some videos pretty hard this week. So hold on to your britches. We got a lot going on. I love y'all, and I'll see you tomorrow.